Okay. So significant digits. See, what I was trying to tell you was that, the numbers are always significant. So, one of the easy rule when we are looking at the significant figures is this rule is pretty simple. So all non-zero digits are always significant. This is a pretty simple rule. The confusion usually is about the zeros, and that is why I have written this separately now. So we have three kind of zeros. One is a leading, one is an interior, and third is a trailing. So leading zero, leading zero, leading zero, a zero like this zero, or zeros like this, left of the first non-zero digit. Now the leading zero rule is pretty simple. They are never significant. Are we okay?
Yeah.
So just to repeat, so for example, if I look at this current worksheet, now if I look at this, these are the leading zeros and they will never be significant. Are we clear, Avantika?
Yeah.
Again, these are leading, they will never be significant. Are we clear, Avantika?
Yeah.
So the first rule is clear. Second rule is interior zeros. What are interior zeros? Interior zeros are zeros which are between non-zero numbers. They are always significant. So let us look at few examples of interior zeros. So numbers like these. These are interior zeros. A zero like this. This is an interior zero. Yeah, that is it. Are we clear about interior zeros?
Yeah.
Okay. Now trailing zeros. There are two options. One, let us look at the easier option one first. So any trailing zero with a decimal, any trailing zero with a decimal. So for example, this is a trailing zero and it has a decimal. So this zero, a trailing zero, would be significant. Are we clear?
Yeah.
This zero is a trailing zero. There is no decimal and there is not even a special sign. Now what is a special sign? Now as per the older system, they used to have these kind of over bars. If you see, this is can you see the over bar?
Yeah.
They used to have these over bars, or they used to have a decimal like this. Do you see a decimal like this? It is not exactly a decimal, but it is written like something like this. This means that both 7 and 5, they are significant digits. Are we clear, Avantika?
Yeah.
So let me write this as to be precise. Let me write it like this. So 750. If there is a special sign like this, so this means that this trailing zero is a significant digit. Are we clear, Avantika?
Yeah.
And if there is a trailing zero, which has no decimal sign. So, for example, let me take an example like this. So these are trailing zeros. There is no decimal. So these would be insignificant. Are we clear?
Yeah, sir.
So these are also trailing zeros without any decimal. So these would be insignificant. Are we clear?
Yeah.
This would be insignificant. Are we clear?
Yeah.
But any trailing zero which has a decimal, this would be significant.
Significant. Yeah.
This would be significant. This would be significant. This would be significant. This would be significant, and this would be non-significant. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Now, when I was trying to tell you about the scientific notation and how this solves the problem of the special signs like these, or special signs like these overbars. So the best way is to write the number in scientific notation. What is the scientific notation? So any number which is written in this form, a into 10 raised to power b, where a is greater than equal to 1 and less than b. So what I'm trying to tell you is, so for example, if you look at this, this is scientific notation. If you look at a number like this is a scientific notation.
Yeah.
If I look at a number like, if I look, no other scientific notation. Yeah. If I look at number like this is scientific notation. Are we clear?
Yeah.
So the thing about scientific notation is that this number is greater than 1, is greater than equal to 1 and less than b. Now, how it helps us in scientific, how this scientific notation helps us in finding significant digits is, so for example, if I take an example like this, I can, when I'm, measuring the significant digit, number of significant digits, I can ignore this part and I just focus on this. There are two significant digits here. Are we clear?
Yeah.
If I look at this, there are two significant digits here. Now, the exponent part can be ignored. Now, when I look at this 4.150, this is a trailing zero, but there is a decimal. So this would be considered to be significant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, four significant digits. Avantika, is it making sense?
Yeah.
And now let us discuss whole of these. So, once we have okay with these rules, so three significant digits, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, five significant digits,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. But this 0 is non-significant because neither there is some special sign and there is no decimal sign. So only three significant digits. Are we clear?
Yeah.
0.500. These are trailing zeros, but there is a decimal. So these would be considered to be significant. So three significant digits. Here, trailing zeros, but no decimal. So only one significant digit. These are the interior zeros. So these would be considered to be significant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant. 650, and there is a decimal. This is a special sign which is being used. So what this means is that you'll have to take this 0 as to be significant. So this would be written as three significant digits. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Now, another thing that you need to understand is that the difference between 650 and 650 is that if I want to write this as in terms of scientific notation, this would be written as 6.50 into 10 raised to power 2. But this would be written as 6 point, I'm sorry. Okay, let me write it like this. This would be written as 6.5 into 10 raised to power 2. Do you see the difference or not?
Yeah.
The difference is that this implies that this 0 is significant. And when I'm writing this in scientific notation, I'll have to carry this significant digit here also. So 6.50 means that the number of significant digits in the left hand side is 3. So the number of significant digits in the right hand side in the scientific notation would also be 3. Are we clear?
Yeah.
सिर्फ तुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा. But here, I understand that this 0 is non-significant. So there are two significant digits here. I can't increase the number of significant digits on the right hand side. And that is why there are only two significant digits here, because these anyways don't matter. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Are we clear how the scientific notation is used?
Yeah.
Whenever I convert one number into scientific notation, I can't increase or decrease the number of significant digits. That should be very clear.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So, three significant digits, two significant digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 significant digits,
Yeah.
one significant digit, one significant digit, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant digits, three significant digits, two significant digits, and digits. Are we clear, Vantika?
Yeah, sir.
So tomorrow you won't be there. just try to do these multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. I'll send you the questions that you'll have to do. Just try to see if you can do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let's meet tomorrow. Yeah. On Thursday. Yeah. On
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.